Before you can write any SQL queries, you have to be familiar with the database structure because you will be using different elements of your database to write those queries. We will be using Sequila database in our examples. So go ahead and click on Sequila, expand it, so you can see a list of all the tables that are in this structure and all the views that are in the structure. Tables store the information just like an Excel sheet in rows and columns. For each record, there is a row in the table, and that row is divided into various columns. Go ahead and expand actor table. Here you can see all the columns. You've got actor ID, first name, and last update. For each actor, there will be one row, and an actor is assigned an ID. Then it has first name, and last update when the record was last updated. When you're writing your queries, you will be using the names of the tables as well as the names of the columns. Let's go ahead and get familiar with customer table. Customer table has columns, customer ID, store ID, first name, email of that customer, address ID of that customer, active, whether it's a flag, whether it's active or not, 1 and 0 values, when the record was created, and when was it last updated. You must be wondering, what are these store IDs and address IDs? These are called foreign keys. What this means is the description of these IDs is stored in another table. Looking at these names, it seems like that those tables are called store and address table. This is called a relational database structure. In this structure, rather than repeating the same information for each record, an ID is assigned and a value is stored in another table. So it's for efficiency of the database, storage space of the database. So when you look at the store ID, there has to be another table that will contain all this store information. And similarly for address, there has to be a table that will contain that ID and more information about that address. So let's go ahead and find address table. Expand it. You'll see there is address ID, address, to district, city ID, postal code, phone, location, last update. Again, you'll see there is a city ID. That means there has to be another table which contains city information. But rest of the elements of address are in this table. So as you are writing these queries, you will be joining bunch of tables, and we'll go through the joins to get the information that you need. All right, go ahead and click around, make yourself familiar with the database and the views, because you will be writing your queries against them.